Keller Williams Island Life Real Estate and the coffee group Fine Homes International. So now that I've shown you this hidden gem, I want to take you over to a quiet neighborhood called Ballora that most people have never heard of.
You have so many wonderful stories in your book, and you're just an incredible storyteller.
Welcome to the American Dream TV, the real show that is based on lifestyle, culture, and real estate. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs. In this episode, we are headed to Sarasota, Florida, and we will be featuring Brandy Coffey. Let's go ahead and get this episode started right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
I'm Brandy Coffey with Keller Williams Island Life Real Estate and the coffee group Fine Homes International. Today we're going to take you all over Sarasota to see the lifestyle that it has to offer. But we're starting right here on Siesta Key Beach, world renowned for its quality sand. Then we're going to take you over to Southside Village, just over the bridge on the mainland. And lastly, we're going to end up near the Ringling Museum in a brand new construction neighborhood called Ballora. Siesta Key Beach, let's go check out Southside Village. So we're in the heart of Southside Village, right here at the corner of Osprey and Hillview. Grab some fresh seafood from Veronica's, enjoy shopping, or maybe just stop at the local Morton's Market for dinner. The first to see our brand new interior design office on Hillview Street, Coffee Group Design Services. Why do we pick this location? It's centrally located next to Sarasota Memorial Hospital, close to Siesta Key, so many family-owned restaurants, and plenty of shopping. Quiet neighborhood called Ballora that most people have never heard of. Welcome to Ballora. We have 23 home sites here and they're all custom built homes. We're featuring E&M custom homes now. And we have a few lots left. I just want to let you know this is a prime location in Sarasota. We're close to the John and Mabel Ringling Museum, downtown Sarasota, Lido Key with the world famous St. Armand Circle, and so much more. So the reason why I wanted to feature this neighborhood today is because you're not going to find it on a map. This is a hidden gem that most local residents only know about. The reasons why they love it: close to Sarasota Memorial Hospital, you can walk your children to Southside Elementary, and walk to the grocery store. What else could you ask for? This gorgeous kitchen exemplifies everything a buyer wants in today's market, especially with new construction. Quartz countertops, two-tone cabinets all the way to the ceiling, open space, views of the living room, perfect for entertaining.
Reggie, thank you so much for being with us here on Siesta Key at the Summer House Restaurant. We're so delighted to have you with us, and we're excited to share a meal with you.
Megan, I appreciate you and Brandy inviting me out to what seems to be a great restaurant.
So Reggie, tell me about how the pandemic really affected your ability to bring this book to life.
Oh, you know, I'm coming off my 4th knee replacement.
Wow.
So I'm just trying to feed myself. But it's also forced me to come to terms with a lot of memories. The book starts off with the loss of one of my very, very best friends, Lenny Nichols. And that brings up all the trauma that you have of all of the bad experience in your life. And part of what the book Resilient by Nature calls for is our own need to be resilient in the face of adversity, because we're gonna face it. So the pandemic really brought it to the forefront. The importance of friendship, the importance of trust, the importance of family, the importance of having an opportunity to do things that empower yourself. I did a lot of reading while I was writing my book, and so I think it's a chance to really explore, different limits that we all have in the issue of possibilities. And one of the things when you're in a place that has so much great artistic institutions like the Ringling College here and all of the great other art institutions that support all of the theaters here. You have Sarasota Ballet, you have the Sarasota Cuban Ballet, you have the West Coast Black Theater. So many different unique facets. I even like Blue Rooster, which is a great live blues club. So all of these are artists, all contribute to the vibrancy of the Sarasota community.
You have so many wonderful stories in your book, and you're just an incredible storyteller. It's so wonderful to listen to you, and I would love if you could just pick one story out of your book to share with everyone as just a sample, just to whet their appetite for what they could find in your book.
I have a chapter about one of the great artists of the 20th century, Ernie Barnes. Ernie Barnes was discovered by Norman Lear for the very first African-American sitcom, Good Times. And so the alter ego for JJ, who was an artist, was his artistic skill in the image of Ernie Barnes. So every single show started with a Sugar Shack, and every show closed with Sugar Shack. Sugar Shack ended up on the cover of Marvin Gaye's most famous album, and has cemented Ernie Barnes as one of the great artists of the 20th century. And I got a chance to meet him my rookie year on a trip to San Diego. But he lives in LA. So I was willing to drive an extra hour and a half just to shake his hand and let him know how he inspired me, because I was born here and impaired, and that's why art was so important to me. And I didn't like JJ, who was Kid Dynamite. I wanted him to be a serious student, academically. And the art behind JJ was Ernie Barnes, and he was serious academically.
That is amazing. And Reggie, I know that your parents were just such advocates for your education and making sure that you were always in the best classes. You went to an Ivy League school. Can you talk a little bit about that impact of having them really advocate for you and your education and what that meant for you?
My father was born and raised in Birmingham. And he had some issues related to those Jim Crow days that forced him to have to travel north. And he didn't meet my mom, who was Puerto Rican. until 3 or 4 years later, and it was love at first sight, so to speak. I mean, he married her when she was 16 years old.
Wow.
Okay, but you know, what my upbringing really taught me was the importance that you can achieve anything through education. And the fact that the Brown versus Board of Education decision did point out that unequal education does create an unconstitutional situation. So if there was so much that Thurgood Marshall, you know, invested in the next generation, and I wanted to be representative of that generation. Growing up, there were a lot of issues, including the death and assassination of my hero, Martin Luther King, who I had the opportunity to hear live on a few occasions. But because of the changing values in America at that time following that, I mean, America did look itself in the mirror and created more opportunities for more African Americans, and I was the beneficiary of that, having an opportunity to go to Dartmouth College. And because of the opportunity, there have been a lot of other chapters that have been written in the Book of Life.
Yes, wonderful. Well, I hope that everyone picks up a copy of your book. It's absolutely fabulous. And we're, again, just so happy to be with you this evening.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the mention of my book. Of course, you know, The Fort is written by Russell Wilson, who is also a very inspirational story. The MVP quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. His father and I were best friends at Dartmouth, so it's a small world. Russell's grandfather was the first African-American president of Norfolk State. So he comes from a very, very accomplished family, and yet, you know, Russell is, you know, totally committed to the impact that he can have in his community in Seattle. And I see a lot of that from his father and our friendship. And so what goes around comes around.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
We have special guests today, Lee Weatherington and Caroline Weatherington. They're joining us from California, so thank you for tuning in.
We're just really excited to be here with you today, Brandy.
Well, you're the dream team, so you both make it all happen and bring these custom homes to light. I actually had the opportunity to visit with one of your professional sales consultants, and it was a great experience with Miss Allison at Lake House Cove. We visited one of the models that we featured on American Dream TV. She gave us a great tour of all the amenities that have just recently opened, so we were excited to see that. Wow, 4,000 homes, that's a lot of homes. So I'm gonna ask you a question. How did it feel when you got to this point today in your business career?
Well, it's been a long ride. You know, I'm not semi-retired, but I'm not spending quite as much time at the business as I used to. I spend probably about, I'm on a phone call almost every day. And I spend, when I'm in Florida, which is about 7 months of the year, I'm at the company almost every day that it's open.
So you're also known for partnering with the men and women that work with you. They are true business partners, and you somehow attract the most skilled people in this area, this industry that we're in. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to work with these business partners that are building these beautiful homes.
Well, I call them, you know, I was probably one of the very first builders in town to call my subcontractors. I don't like to use the word subcontractors. I like to use the word trade partners. Mm-hmm. And because they're all good businessmen, they're all smart businessmen, they're all successful businessmen, and I've been able to keep those men around me and men and women around me for years and years and years. And that also attracts good people to come to work for us, because I think now it's not only the salary that people want when they work for a company. They would like to work for a company that they can be proud of, somebody that does carry a reputation. Mm-hmm. And since we moved into our new building over on Fruitville Road, now we've got a great place for them to work too. Yeah. So we've tried to keep that. We have very low turnover personnel, very low. And so we try to maintain the same people. It gives a consistency in our product. It gives a consistency in the way we do business. And it gives a consistency of a great customer experience. They're all very customer oriented. They understand the customers. They also understand the emotions of building a new home.
Any advice for someone starting out in the industry, or maybe they've hit their ceiling and they need to break through? Any advice for someone like that?
Well, I'm a Marine, so I always say adapt and overcome. Always adapt and overcome. You are always going to hit the headwind. There's no way to be in business you do not hit the headwind. And when you hit the headwind, you need to make sure that you have the ability to go through it and to get to the other side. Always on the other side, it's going to be better. It's always going to be a lot better on the other side. While you're in it, you don't see it, but getting to the other side. And then you have the experience, and then you can learn. So when you're and even when you hit the ceiling and you want to go beyond the ceiling, that's when you push harder. That's when you work harder. Most successful people like yourself, or like all of my trade partners and all the people that I know that are successful, the one word that you can ask them, how did you get there? And they'll always say, they work hard. 2 words. They work hard. They work very hard. They are there. They're 24/7. They're there for people, and they're making sure that they have that right work ethic. If you don't have the right work ethic, you should not go into business for yourself. If you're not willing to sacrifice everything, not your family, family's first, and your kids are, that family's always first. But other than that, if you're not willing to sacrifice and really put in the hard work, chances are you're not going to be real successful, and chances are you may not make it at all.
We have the same belief system at Keller Williams. I own 2 brokerages now for them, and it's part of, family first, before business. And we know that if we're going to pour into them and make sure that they are spending time with their family and having that time, because they work so hard in real estate outside of that, we know they're going to be productive. We know they're going to be able to provide income for their family, and it's just a win-win. So we make sure to do a lot of training on that, making sure to learn how to time block when you're with your spouse or when you're with your children or grandchildren, just being present, because we are so involved when it comes to other people's lives, when we're helping them with the largest possible, transaction or largest asset in their portfolio typically. So, and sometimes we're helping them buy and sell. Well, we appreciate both of you. I am just elated to have you on, see all your success, get to experience what it's like to have this interview with you, and just admire all the joy that you have in your life. It's well-deserved, and we can't wait to see the next chapter for you both.
If you're looking for homes in the Sarasota area, then you are in luck. We have Brandy Coffey's latest listings right here. Let's check them out.
This gorgeous home is located in Harbor Walk at the Inlets. This estate sits on over an acre of waterfront. This architect-designed masterpiece was quality constructed by Anchor Builders. The must-see feature of this home is the resort-style pool area that rivals many of the hotels in our area, with a separate private spa, sunsplash platform, and a design large enough for laps. Also featuring gorgeous pebble tech, numerous water features, and a gas fire pit. Inside, this impressive home features 22-foot ceilings as soon as you enter and nearly 6,000 square feet of professionally decorated living space. From the sensational hand-scraped distressed hardwood floors, the charming fireplace adorned in stacked stone and custom wood, or the well-equipped kitchen, this home will not disappoint. Attention to details such as the Lumicore backsplash and use of stone are just amazing. In addition to the 4 suites, you will find a media room and 2 office spaces. This masterpiece is a must-see, offering one-of-a-kind opportunities to live on the water with immediate access to the Manatee River and the Gulf of Mexico. (930) Whitaker's Lane in Sarasota. This property is located in an ideal location just north of downtown Sarasota in Whitaker's Landing, a private gated enclave of custom luxury homes. Just minutes to Gulf Beaches, St. Armand Circle, the John and Mabel Ringling Museum, and of course, the Sarasota Airport. This spectacular home was designed down to every detail, displaying quality of construction. Bring your boat. The assigned slip has immediate access to Sarasota Bay, free of bridges to navigate the waterways. Plenty of room for all your toys and cars in the 5-car garage. This 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath has peekaboo views of Sarasota Bay. Welcome to paradise. Imagine living on the exclusive barrier island of Casey Key. Enjoy your very own deeded beach easement from your property. The beach is your playground when you own this gorgeous home. This stunning home has been completely renovated with high-end finishes in 2010, including a vaulted ceiling, cypress wood flooring throughout, alder wood cabinets, granite countertops, a large granite island, and an 8-burner commercial gas stove. The kitchen is open to a large covered balcony overlooking a fenced backyard. The main part of the home boasts 2 master suites with an ensuite bathroom. Each suite has its very own private balcony facing west. The open concept living dining room is ideal for entertaining your family and favorite guests. There is no shortage of storage with this 4-car garage and workshop. New windows and doors throughout, the spacious bonus room, and air conditioning storage on the first level features travertine throughout. Your guests will enjoy the first level private entrance and come and go as they please. They will also love the deeded access to the bay for a kayak or paddleboard excursion. The mature trees and foliage accent the tropical feel of the island. Enjoy your morning coffee or afternoon tea while listening to the calming waves of the Gulf of Mexico. Take in the amber skyline every evening on the sandy beach. Own your own little slice of paradise today. The Florida sunsets are waiting for you. Rare opportunity to own this custom-built bayfront home with amazing views. This stunning estate features over 11,000 square feet of living area and is uniquely positioned on over 2 acres. This home features 8 bedrooms and 6.5 baths with a private in-law quarter including kitchen and laundry space. This tropical oasis includes a pond with a bridge overlooking the tennis court. This home is ideal for entertaining your guests with a 40 by 20 foot pool equipped with a solar heater and summer kitchen. Spend the weekend on your 150-foot fishing pier into Lemon Bay. The interior features a large kitchen and a separate dining space surrounded by all glass. Living and dining areas are perfect entertainment spaces, including a sunken fireplace and seating in the round. Ultra Grand Master Suite that includes 2 walk-in closets and a private den. The second floor includes a dramatic spiral staircase and custom chandelier, game area, catwalk, den with double-sided fireplace, and a peekaboo glass floor. All new air conditioning systems, garage door openers with iPhone control, 8 electric gate motors, new Nest thermostat, ceiling fans, new tennis court, interior and exterior paint, appliances in all kitchen, new cabinetry, marble, granite, and tile flooring, new pool equipment, electric car charging stations, home networking, camera system, pool screening and doors, 4 new HVAC systems, smart home features installed, LED lighting throughout, and remodeled baths. The driveway was redone in March. Bring your kayak or canoe, and your dreams of owning a waterfront paradise all come true. Bring all of your toys to store in the 8-car garage. "7052 Hawks Harbor Circle. This exclusive bayfront home is privately nestled in a small gated community, only 5 miles to downtown Sarasota. Hawks Harbor is well known for its ideal location and unique architectural diversity. You will immediately feel welcomed by this custom home from the moment you pull in the drive space. The grand staircase and the water feature immerses you in pure elegance. Featuring expansive views of Sarasota Bay, this open floor plan features 4 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, all new windows, new exterior paint, a billiard room with a wet bar, a formal living room, a formal dining room, 2 interior utility rooms, 2 expansive terraces, and a Jack and Jill terrace. The main bedroom is a true retreat. Escape at the end of your day gazing at the amber skyline, while in your sitting room featuring a gas fireplace, a full kitchen, its own private outdoor terrace, 2 custom walk-in closets with built-in shelving, and a stunning master bathroom with dual sinks, vanity, a garden tub, and of course your very own steam shower. The focal point of this home is a spacious, open concept with the kitchen overlooking serene water views. The kitchen also features a Wolf oven, a gas grill top, 2 Sub-Zero refrigerator drawers, a convection oven, solid wood cabinetry, granite countertops, and a breakfast bar. Other features of this gorgeous home include built-in bookcases, cathedral ceilings, stereo surround sound in all rooms, Brazilian cherry and marble flooring throughout, a wine cellar, a generator, crown molding throughout the home, Hunter Douglas automatic shades, electronic storm shutters, mahogany 4-inch solid wood doors, a central vacuum system, a 3-story elevator, an alarm system, a wood-burning fireplace, a gas-burning fireplace. The first floor houses an exercise studio, a safe room, a 4-car air-conditioned garage with additional storage. This home features a private dock and lift suitable for most watercraft. Come and live and embrace this tropical oasis.
We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of the American Dream TV in sunny Sarasota, Florida. Make sure and follow us on social media and engage with us in the conversation. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs, and we look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.